Now, if you don't know, MrBeast has been involved in a little itty bitty of internet controversy as of late. Now, what controversy am I talking about? If you don't know, MrBeast is the biggest creator on the YouTube platform. He is the leading guy, he makes content daily. His content is just very, very explosive. His content is just made directly for views. But anyway, recently he started advertising his new website, ViewStats. Now, what is ViewStats? ViewStats is a website created for creators to learn more about analytics and essentially make content that gets more views, gets more clicks. Essentially, content that is not more about broadcasting yourself and doing things genuine to yourself, but more about just making content that gets views, gets clicks, all of those good things, right? Now, recently, about a week ago, he advertised a AI thumbnail generator that he had made within this website, right? Now, this AI thumbnail generator was pretty okay, right? I mean, it did ChatGPT levels of image generation. It was okay, but he received a lot and a lot of backlash on Twitter and on YouTube as well. Mainly because he was, from the point of a lot of creators, myself included, he was promoting sloppy content. And what do I mean by that? He was essentially, from our perspective, he was promoting content that is basically just AI slop, right? I mean, can't pay an artist or make a thumbnail yourself. Okay, just use AI and create a cringy thumbnail, or don't want to design a thumbnail yourself, just steal a thumbnail from another person, slap your face on it, and, you know, be okay with that, right? And he got a lot of backlash. And after like a couple hours of his Twitter thread being posted, he removed it. Obviously, where he was originally promoting the tool, and he claimed that the tool was meant for other YouTube creators, and I believe that he genuinely believed that. Because he took the tool down. Obviously, it stayed up for a little bit, but now the tool is down. And on X, or rather Twitter, he uploaded not necessarily an apology video, but a video where he basically said that he removed the AI tool and now he implemented a tool which basically allows for artists to sign up to his platform and promote their work. Basically, where creators can go to his platform, view stats, and find work, and where artists can also go to get work, right? I mean, basically kind of solve two problems. Now, I think a lot of people also started like giving him backlash, like, okay, like, so you want small creators to get an artist, like that's expensive, as if the AI tool wasn't expensive to begin with. And basically anything this guy does, people are just gonna start hating on him. Like, I'm looking at Twitter right now, and there's literally one guy. We aren't forgetting. He only changes because of the backlash. Like, I mean, obviously he changed it because of the backlash. He's listening to the community, right? And please stop using photography. All family's feed. Basically, another guy is saying they bully you into not helping those who can't afford to pay an artist. I mean, how hard is it to make a thumbnail, right? But essentially, I think I was wrong about MrBeast, right? Whenever he first announced the AI slop tool, I thought, okay, this guy, he's going down a bad road. Like, his content in general is very, like, I would say fake. It's devoid of any kind of real emotion. Like, it's all just content for children and content made just to get views. But I think, from one perspective, obviously his content is, he puts a lot of effort and resources into his content, so you can't say that it's slop necessarily. It's still content that is not just typing a prompt into an AI, right? So I think he's one of the few creators who actually listened to the community and actually enacted a change. And one thing that I really respect is that obviously it's not free to make an AI tool. You can't just make an AI tool for free like that. He made, obviously it probably cost him like 500,000. Okay, I'm probably exaggerating, but it cost him a lot to make that tool. Probably, hire coders, hire, probably graphic designers, set it all up, tested time, effort, and just because of some internet nerds telling him that it's bad, he removed it. he removed it and he made something better. Now, I think for all of the, smaller creators crying, oh, like, oh, I can't afford an artist. Like, first of all, it's not that hard to go on YouTube, learn how to use, for example, Canva. Canva is a great tool to use to make thumbnails because it's free, kind of. It's also not that hard to get Photoshop or any other photo editing software. You can also do the wink wink, or I'm a pirate thing and get it for free. But essentially, what I'm saying, it's not that hard to make thumbnails yourself. Okay, and also you have this free tool called ChatGPT, where you can also make AI thumbnails. So if you really want to make AI thumbnails, you can use ChatGPT, which actually I have done in the past. I will be honest. I have used AI thumbnails in the past, not because I wanted to create slop content or get views. I just wanted high quality images, which I, couldn't just get without AI. But I stopped. So that's one thing. But I think that I was really wrong about MrBeast, and I'm really happy that I was wrong because, being right is not always the best outcome. Purely because this change is actually great. It shows that the leading creator of the platform is actually open to criticism. It's actually open to any kind of feedback and can actually make tools that the community wants. Because in his original promotional material, he was like very adamant about the fact like, oh, this tool, it's for the community, it's for you guys, it's for YouTubers, it's for the lol man. And he received backlash for that because nobody wants AI thumbnails, right? I mean, nobody really wanted AI thumbnails, and he listened to the community. And he actually, I very strongly believe that he actually, his prime motivation was not just money. I think that it was really to do something great for the community, and not so to make basically for people who don't have 300 artists, make it easier to get high quality thumbnails like him, because obviously he thinks that what he's doing is the best of the best. That he obviously thinks that every YouTuber should be doing what he is doing, so it's not wrong of him to try and make it possible for other creators to do what he is doing, if it even is through AI. Because I'm gonna be honest, AI is not that bad. AI images are not that horrible. Where they can be kind of switched out for real images made by humans, right? Obviously, what he did, in my opinion, like personally, I think that AI can be used to to add great value to some extent. Obviously, right? It's not necessarily the worst thing in the world, but it's not about that, right? And I think Mr. Beast as a creator, I still have mixed feelings about him personally, as a creator, because he does make content that is brain rot right. A lot of creators have said this, and not only me. I think some ordinary gamers said that. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that. But I know Jacksepticeye has spoken out against him. He literally said that he does not like him on an interview with a lie detector. Tommy Innit has actively spoken against him, which all these creators which make content on this platform. So I think obviously he does make sloppy content, but I think the contents of his content themselves are pretty like good, okay, like they're not negatively impacting the world. And I think that on this platform there's obviously a diversity of content creators, right? There's content creators who make content that is mainly aligned with the original slogan of YouTube, broadcast yourself, which still get views. And there's also content like MrBeast content, which can also get views. Essentially, I think it's obviously the biggest creator on the platform can't just be a guy like, for example, Charlie, most critical, who just checks the cam, makes a video, talks about something, or like me, and then just that's it. Like obviously, it's gonna be a guy who spends millions and millions on his videos and puts in a lot of effort. Now, what he's making, you can argue about, but his videos are obviously in a certain way genius. I would say, right? I mean, the way he just creates content that is just so attention. It's not only about grabbing people's attention and kind of making them brain rotted. It's also about just creating genuinely great and engaging content. I think a lot of people they just are a little bit snobby. Like people watch those movies without words that are just 9 hours of just something boring, and it's like, oh, this is just wow. When the movie is just boring nonsense. But I think that I was wrong about him. I was wrong about Mr. Beast. I was wrong about his content. No, I was not wrong about his content. I was wrong about him as a person and as a company, as an entity, right? Whenever he uploaded this change and he actually removed the tool, I was just completely blown away. I was like, okay, this guy knows how to cook. Like he's actually he's not as bad as I thought. So yeah, that's kind of my take on this whole situation. I think it's this Mr. Beast situation kind of crazy, but yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. If you want to see more of my content and you like my previous content, then obviously subscribe because I will be making content daily for the next few months or so. I mean 100%. So definitely make sure to check out that and. Goodbye. Live long and prosper.